I walk into Walmart the other day. I am going to return something very quickly because I've been putting it off for 2 weeks. It was a sweatshirt. That's not really the point. I'm just telling you for contextual detail. Now, I'm going to add that I was in a hurry to get out the door because I was meeting my wife and kids across the street to see a movie. So I was like, this shouldn't take long. How can you fuck this up? Well, it's Walmart and holy shit. A little bit of background detail. My credit card had been compromised recently and had been replaced. So I got to the counter. I explained that to the gentleman who clearly is a Mensa member that I don't want the return made to the card just in case there's an issue and I would like store credit. He says that would be fine. So he processes the return. But then he says, oops. I asked him, what do you mean? And he said, I return it to the card. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? You have one job. You work at the fucking returns counter. You don't even know how to do the returns right? I mean, is there like that many buttons that you could fuck this shit up? Or did your mother just hop on a pogo stick too many times in her third trimester and it dented your goddamn cranium? So then he's like, well, typically, even though the number of the card will be different, it'll go to the same account. So they'll just route it to that anyway. So it shouldn't be a problem. And if there is, and you don't see in a few days, you could just call your bank and I'm sure they'd take care of it. And I said, let me speak to your manager. Again, in a fucking hurry, 3 or 4 minutes go by. He comes back with a manager who asks me what happened. I explain things to him and I go, so here's the deal. I gave him very specific instructions. He fucked it up and he's like, oh, but it'll probably get returned to the same account. And if you need to, you can just call your bank for assistance. And I slow blinked and just went, he's the one who made the mistake, but now I got to do work? Fuck that. Then they disappear into an office for 2 more minutes, and then Wonder Boy hands me a card for the amount in store credit. He tries to apologize to me, but I'm too busy walking away, so he's only talking to the back of my head as I'm shaking it no, and then I leave the store. Moral of the story? Fuck you, Tyler.